Yes, we do, because we depend on a good product, and Ford has been good to us in the past. We put a lot of miles on our vehicles, and they hold up for us, Joe.
And it was a long time ago, Mark, but you're still buying Ford trucks from Alexander Ford.
We sure do, and we get the same great service even today at Alexander Ford.
Alexander Ford. We were here for you then, here for you now, and long into the future. A difference you can count on.
If off-road adrenaline is what you crave, we've got exactly what you need. Introducing the all-new RZR Turbo R and revolutionary RZR Pro R. Reimagined from the ground up with the power to push you further, the confidence of next-level strength, and exceptional control for conquering the wildest terrain. The next generation of RZR is here, and it's built for those who live wide open.
How do you take your new rig from this to this and get it ready for this? Bring it to the experts at 4 Wheel Parts, where we'll transform your Bronco with the all-new line of 4WP factory accessories. Whether you want to order the best parts online, shop in store, do the work yourself, or have it built by a pro, all trails lead to the truck, Jeep, or Bronco of your dreams, because nobody knows off-road like 4 Wheel Parts. Do your Bronco right.
Being prepared is the name of the game. You never know when you might find yourself without network connection or if the grid goes down. With a 12-month, $99.95 a month plan, you can get a free iSat phone too. This device is capable of making calls, sharing your position, sending text messages, and can be used as an SOS beacon. These phones can be used almost anywhere in the world. Be prepared in an emergency situation. Communication is key to survival. Contact the Satellite Phone Store for more information.
All right, guys, welcome back. We are here for our 9th hour update here on Fishgistics. All of these updates today are brought to you guys by F&L Racing Fuel and presented by KMC Wheels, of course. King Shocks, Alpha Distribution, Michelob Ultra. Can't have any of these yet. This green screen thing is weird because it's backwards. Can't have any of those till later or we will not be awake. But we're going to have some more monsters. Actually, right now I switched to a water because you can't have too many monsters or we might not make it either. That would be bad. So we're here and yeah, change the hat. I still have the same shirt on. I'm going to wait until tomorrow. I don't want to burn through all my shirts too early. So I'm going to take a little bit and keep this shirt on. And unfortunately, we just had the first major catastrophe happen here. I officially have jinxed the first racer during the race. I just posted a video of the 1196, the GHA Class 11 car. I said that how good they were doing and they were in first place. And then a few minutes later, they blew their transmission and now they're changing their transmission. So sorry to the Gonzalez GHA team. It's my last post I just made, and then somebody sends me a video of them having to change the transmission. So jinx number 1 is out of the way. We're gonna hopefully that's the only jinx from here on out, but we still have a long way to go. So hey, it might happen again. That's what happens when you're reporting live news as it's happening. Shit happens. What are you gonna do? You know. So let's go over and look at the screen. Hopefully we don't jinx any of these front guys here because it's a little bit worse. So yeah. All right. So anyways, Bryce Menzies is out front. He's getting to Bay of LA. This is actually really cool. Bay of LA is a nice spot. They're really good fishing there. See these islands out here? You get a lot of good yellowtail sometimes out here, and a lot of good fishing. If you guys are ever in Bay of LA, you definitely want to go fishing in Bay of LA. Bryce Menzies is not going to do any fishing right now. He is trying to get out of there as fast as he can. He is first car on the road all day. Rob McCachran in Luke McMillan's truck is second on the road. And then we have Tavo Vadosala third on the road. And then hold on, you guys know what time it is because the 16 tracker is not working on here. But at 7:02, I have a tracker on Cameron. So hold on one second here. We're going to pull up the Cameron tracker. Hold on. We're loading it. I gotta get it. I gotta paste it in my Google Maps here. Hold on. We're gonna tell you where the 16 car is. So this is what we're looking at here, if you guys are wondering, on my other screen. So see Cameron here. He's on the road into Bay of LA. So if I move this out of the way, he's this little dot right here. He's headed into Bay of LA. Actually, here we can just show you guys. So check it out. There's the race course, right? Because that's where Bryce went. Cameron's right here. So if we go back over to the other screen, Cameron is going to be at right about here, mile 485. So the 16 is literally right here at mile 485. He's just not tracking on here, but luckily, Cameron, you have a Fishgistics tracker, the Fish Finder, and the Fish Finder will keep everybody tuned into where you are. So the 16 right behind the 21 coming into Bay of LA hot. Those guys kind of have a little bit of a gap. Look, behind the 16, it's a little ways back. And then we have the 19. Tim Herps is the next car back on the road. Then we have the 43, Larry Rossler, who's trying to solo the whole thing. He's back here. And then back here we have the Alan Impudia. Oh, no, this is not good. Jack's Redline truck is at 0 miles an hour. Alan, if you're watching, hopefully that's nothing major. That might be a pit right there, but I don't think you would... you might pit right there, but I don't know, maybe. Hopefully that's a pit. Maybe, Alan, if you're watching, you can let us know if that's a pit or not. We'll keep an eye on this to see if the 10 gets going again. Could be a scheduled pit because that is the road into Bay of LA, right? Actually, yeah, that's not really... I don't know. Could be. I'm not sure. This is the road to Bay of LA. Usually people would pit over here more, somewhere here, but it might be a pit. We'll see. The number 4, let's see. Somebody said they pit at 495. Okay. Yeah, that's not a pit then. That's definitely not a pit right here. Let's see. Ampudia. Yeah. Jax was getting out at 500, 495, so that they would not be stopping right there. Somebody says it's been sitting for a while, so that's a bummer. Hopefully they can get the 10 going again, and we can see what happened. Find out what happened here. So actually, hold on, we're getting some updates possibly here. He's yeah, they're either broke or having a really long pit. Yeah, so they've been there for a little while. Matney just got around him. That's actually Josh Daniel in the car still. Josh Daniel is driving up until 495. So he's got about 40 miles to go, basically into Bay of LA, and then he's going to get out, and CJ Hutchins, Buggy Dork guy, is going to take over the trophy truck. Let's see how he does. See how he does in there. I think this might be his first time driving a trophy truck, at least in a race. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. CJ is really fast in his buggy, and he's usually trying to chase down these country clubbers, but today he gets to be a country clubber in about 40 miles. Then back to, we have the 37L. They're hanging around the back, right around the back of the lead pack of trophy trucks. The Legend, 37L Legend entry. And behind them, things are really starting to get spread out now. We're about almost halfway, not quite halfway in the race. And then, they're starting to get spread out a bit. We got Cody Parkhouse, though. He's trying to chase down the trophy trucks. He's in the 100 car. He started out front. He's been out front all day. He's still up there. Then it comes back to Justin Lofton, who is running right with Maddox Bailey. They are neck and neck right on top of each other. I bet you can see Justin Lofton's car better, though, because he has a buggy whip on the back of that thing. And all of you guys should get him. And I saw Justin Lofton actually had the red, white, and blue buggy whip now, which I do have on my golf cart. I think it's the best looking one, actually. But at night, all you guys racing need to get the buggy whips. Like, yeah, you can talk crap, say they're for the UTVs and the dunes or whatever, dune buggies. When Justin Lofton is coming into his pit, you can know exactly what car he is because you can see that whip coming from far away. Now, you might not always want the guy behind you to see your whip and be able to see what you're doing, so you could have it on a switch. It's not your amber light, so you can have it on a switch. When you get close to your pit, I would flip that buggy whip on, and then your pit knows which one's coming. Because right now, if you're in the pit, all you see is white lights coming at you. You don't know if that's your car or the truck ahead of you or 2 trucks ahead of you. You have no idea. So that buggy whip, I'm telling you guys, some of these guys are smart. Justin Lofton has one. I saw that Justin Davis has one. The Jax Trucks has one. You can get different colors. Don't make fun of them. Trust me. When you're in Baja right now, they'll work. That's my my ploy for buggy whip. But they gave me some of them, and they work bitching. And honestly, they're really cool. So like I said, Cody Parkhouse. Then Mason Cullen is going to be back here. Second class 1 car on the road. They're having a good run. That is actually Nick and Cade in there right now. So Cade and Nick are in the car. Probably two of the most fun guys in a car that you could watch is those 2 guys in the 105 right now. Then Dallas Luttrell here, Jeff Bader. is your lead, back to your lead 6100 truck. So here we had some drama. If you remember, there's Brad Wilson and then the 200. So we had, check this out, back here on Fred's tractor trail. What did I tell you guys? It was going to be a spec truck, was going to be the first one to clog this up, right? Bryce Swaim's truck, the 242, was the first spec truck in here, and they went to 0 miles an hour. Luckily, all these guys have been able to get around them. So whatever they did right here, they're off the course enough. They might have even gone down the side of the hill right here, which would be really bad. Which, if you kind of look, this is a huge cliff right here. You can't really tell in this view, but this is a huge cliff. They might have gone off the side of the cliff, which would definitely be bad because they're not getting out of there anytime soon if they did. I'm trying to find out from the Tisco guys if they know what happened to them. If any of you guys know, let us know. But you know, the 242 was the first spec truck in there and the first spec truck that went to 0 miles an hour. So bummer for them, but that's how they were leading when they went in there. Like I just said, that's how the Jeff Bader truck got back around. Anyways, so we have the Jeff Bader truck is going to be first on the road now. Then it comes back to the 200. They're going to be second on the road. Come back here. We have the 238 is going to be third. And then the 14 was stopped in that section a little bit earlier in the wash section. They were sitting in there for a while. So they got going again. So that's good news for Bobby Picoy in the 14. They did I call Spectric breaking there? I think I might have said something about that. Yep, this is I knew what's going to happen. This is not going to be the last one either. Watch. They didn't even create a bottleneck. They got lucky. They're off the side enough where people can go around them. Well, they didn't really get lucky, but the other racers are lucky that they got around them. Speaking of Justin Davis, there he is. He's running right there. So there's Justin Davis. We have the 53L. And then down here, yeah, like I said, Bryce Swaim, the 236. 162, Brendan Gaughan, Clay Lawrence, Ryan Hancock. They had a good run going earlier. They've definitely had some problems because they've been off the pace a little bit. Hopefully they got the gremlins sorted out. I know they had a flat earlier. I don't know what else they had happen. Bree, if you're watching on here, maybe you know what else happened to them earlier. But it looks like they're going again now. Pretty good. They're hanging in here with some of the Class 1 cars, so they must be running pretty good for now. And then let's see, what other, let's see. All right, let's go look at Class 11 since I jinxed them a little bit ago. We'll see what I was talking about. We got to go look for them. Where are they? I saw them at the, yeah, right here. So the 1196 was leading. They were doing really good, and then I posted about them, and they blew up a transmission. So I saw there looks like they're going to change it out. I'm sure they have a spare or two, and they'll get going again. So hopefully, I don't know, on those Class 11 cars, it's probably not that hard to change a transmission. It won't take them too long, hopefully, and they can get it going again. That means the lead Class 11 car is now the 1104. And then the 1145 is behind him. So we got two down there on the beach south of Vicente Guerrero here. This is Vicente Guerrero. They're just south of that. The 1111 is moving. And then, like I said, the 1196 changing in transmission. The 1113, Kent, is moving. 1174 moving. 1156 moving. And 1165 is moving. So they good news for most of the 11 cars. And hopefully they can keep moving. Let's go look at, we already looked at Class 1. Let's check Class 10. And it's kind of weird because there's two guys in this other Class 10 listed here, but whatever. I think this is the real Class 10 here. This has most of them that I can see. Just for fun, let me turn on this other Class 10 for a second. Yeah, they're not anywhere up here. Okay, so the real Class 10 is the one with 21 listed in it right here. So we have, let's see, 1046. Ethan Hagel looks like he is out front of the 1080 Amaya, and then 1016 is going to be third. And we have the 1001, another one right behind it. Look at the 1001 is at 0 miles an hour though, so that means that the 1081, well, they're also at 0 miles an hour. That's kind of weird, in the exact same spot. Let me turn this off real quick. Okay, check this out. We have we just found a little bit of a bottleneck. Not really a bottleneck. This has got to be a silt area. So Chelsea Magnus is at 0 miles an hour. Aribe is at 0 miles an hour in a spec truck. Over here, this has got to be silt, obviously. Look at everybody was trying to take a different line, and they're all stuck. The 1001 is stuck. 1081 is stuck. Here comes Carlos Ibarra in the 278. Let's see what he does next time this updates. Let's see if he's able to get through here, or if this might be the beginning of a log jam that we just found right here in the silt. That's definitely not a great area. It's a little bit off the highway, not too far off the highway, so somebody could potentially get in there with a Raptor if they needed to. Oh, and then look, right in front of them, Vincent Munoz is also stopped at 0 miles an hour right here. So definitely that's a little bit interesting. We'll have to see what I want to see. Oh, here comes the 278. Look at this. They're going to get stuck too. Yep, 1 mile an hour. They're done too. So this is going to be a bit of a problem right here, boys and girls. We have at mile 345. This is going to be a new potential bottleneck as we are watching live at mile 345. If any of you guys are on here and have cars coming to 345, tell them to take evasive maneuvers at 345. Try to get the heck off of the course as far as they can. Austin Weiland is coming. This will be a good test. He's in an all-wheel drive UTV. He should not get stuck there. I would think he's going to just go right through there with the all-wheel drive in a UTV. Shouldn't be much of a problem. Let's see if he gets by here, then we know it's just silt. And if he doesn't get by here, we know there's only one way to go, and this is going to be a major, major problem. You can see, watch, this gun's going to go to 0 miles an hour in a second next time he updates too, I guarantee you. So we'll keep an eye on that as we're checking that out. So speaking of, let's look at that class, the UTV class, UTV induction class, the turbo class. All right. So earlier, like we said, there was a bottleneck, and Justin Lambert was the lucky one who got around it. Everyone else in his class all got stuck in that bottleneck. That's how he got this gap right here. This gap was not 100 miles ago. This gap wasn't there because the bottleneck hadn't happened yet. So 29:18, Justin Lambert is out front. Austin Weiland is in second. I want to see what happens when he gets up here. Phil Blurton is in third. And then behind him, we have Brandon Sims in fourth. Brandon Schuler is in fifth. PJ Jones, sixth. Wes Miller, Herman, Jason Murray, Francisco, Jose, Mark Burnett, and Alex Baker. That's your you look at your turbo class in the UTVs. Let's look at the non-force induction, naturally aspirated. They're not too far behind, actually. Look, they're not too far back. We got Elias Hanna. This is actually the Honda right here. So he's in the Honda. We got Kristen Matlock in the Polaris. So we got a good battle between Honda and Polaris going on. Then we got Caden Wells. I believe that's a Polaris also. And then Zach Seislov in another Honda. So we got 2 Hondas and 2 Polarises up here battling it out in the naturally aspirated. And honestly, they're kind of checking out on everyone else in the class. Not too far, but it is a little ways back to Joe Bolton and David and the rest of these guys right here. So a little bit of separation starting to occur in the naturally aspirated class. Now, I see some of you guys on here putting the number 77 up in the chat, but when I go and I check my Venmo account, I haven't seen anything yet. So you're not going to get an answer to the 77 unless my account starts ringing in dollars. Okay, so that's why I'm ignoring your 77s. Don't type it again unless you unless we do this. Do you guys want to check in with Dave again? Let's see. You guys take a vote. Shall we check in with Dave Cole live? We got to do it through Shannon because my MSAT decided to take a shit in the middle of this, which isn't very good. UTV Pro Open. All right, we have Tyler Backus is in front. And then we have Justin Ehrenberg here and Dave Cole. Oh, it looks like they're in a battle. We should call him right now for sure and distract him a little bit, huh? Dave Cole, 5 minutes ago, so he's actually in front of him. We should probably call Dave and let him know that Justin Ehrenberg is coming up on his butt. I think we should probably call him. Let's call Dave. We got to call Shannon, and then we call Dave. So here we go. Hold on. We're gonna call Shannon and tell Dave he's got to get going because Justin here is closing in on him.
Hey, Fish.
Hey, what's going on? We got a little message for Dave here. We got to let him know that there's a car coming behind him.
Okay, let me connect you to him, and you can tell him directly. Hold on 1 second here.
All right. Here we go, guys. We're going to tell Dave right now that he's got this guy coming behind him. He's not going to know, you know. He doesn't know what's behind him.
Hey, Dave, I got Fish here. He's here to tell you somebody's behind you.
Yeah, Dave, we want to let you know we have Justin Ellenberg in the 1870. He's coming up behind you, so I'm going to need you just to pick it up a little bit, and don't let him get around you, because then you're going to be in his dust for a while, and that's going to suck.
Message sent. Let's hear what we get back from him.
All right. Oh, we gotta.
Hold on.
Let me know when it's on.
Reconnect you. There you go. You're on, Fish.
Oh, no, he's in your class. That's why you're not going to want to let him get in front. And if he catches you, you want to make him hit you at least twice. You don't want to make an easy pass for him.
Who is it?
Justin Ellenberg.
In your class, Dave. Okay.
Let's see what he says.
Dave said he was at race mile 290, but I'll connect you back with him on that question, Fish.
Yep.
Is he behind you? Fish, you're on again.
Yeah, he's behind you a couple miles. Make it a quick pit stop. Get a quick drink of water. Don't go pee outside of the car and keep going. All right. He said it's all rocks where he's at. He's averaging 33 to 35 miles an hour. We're going to leave him alone. He's got to do some work here. Thank you very much, Shannon, for the check-in, and we will check in again with him next hour update.
My pleasure, Fish. Have fun.
All right, see ya. All right, so there you go, guys. We had to let Dave Cole know, do not move out of the way for that car coming in. He better get on it. So we're just we're here to help. That's what we do at Fishgistics, and it's pretty cool having the MSAT. I wish mine was working, but at least Shannon is nice enough to be able to let us relay through her. So all right, there you guys go. Now, anything else you guys want to see real quick before we sign off? I did order pizza, so you guys know we did get wings. We got 24 hot wings. We didn't get the wild though, because that could be a little questionable later, you know what I mean? And we got to do these updates for a while. So we kept it to hot only, and we got pepperoni pizza because some of these guys here don't like toppings on their pizza for some reason. Who the hell doesn't like toppings? I don't know. All right, so we got pepperoni pizza coming. Should be here in maybe 10 minutes or so. Probably got to give the guy the gate code. He's probably sitting there calling me. That's okay. What else do you guys want to see? The bikes and quads. All right, let's. We didn't check on them this time, huh? Well, we better check. Check it out. 1X is working again. The tracker's working again. So we have the 1X. Mark Samuels is in front at mile. Oh, somebody just paid me 69 cents for a 77 race update. There we go. All right. Sorry, guys. Hold on. Look at. I don't know if you can see this. I did just get a Venmo for 69 cents for a race update, which is more than anyone else has paid me all day. So we're going to have to go, thanks to, who was this? Charles. It doesn't even tell me who. How did you get my Venmo even? Let's see. Charles Bartlett paid 69 cents. All right, Charles, hold on, everybody. Hold on. We have to try to find the 77. Does anybody know where the 77 is? See, now I feel bad because somebody paid me, and we have to find him, and I can't quite see him. So where's the 77? We could just call Robbie and ask him. He's probably taking a nap, though. Let me, here. Hold on. We will text Robbie. See, this is how much I do for paying customers. Let's see if Robbie has service. Hold on. We were asking Robbie where he is. Let me see if he has service. He's probably taking a nap because he's got to get back in the truck, but that's okay. This is more important. He probably won't answer, but okay. Charles, stand by. We are taking the I just texted Robbie. We'll probably wake him up in the middle of his nap, but we'll let you know. If he replies, I promise I will come back to you. Thank you for paying 69 cents for your Robbie update. And very good. Let's see, somebody else. Yeah. All right, so let's go back to the bikes while we wait for a Robbie update. All right, going down to the bikes. The 1X is right here. Mark Samuels is at mile 891, so they're almost at mile 900. These bikes are cooking. I'm telling you guys, this bottom half of the course is really, really fast. So let's see. Mark Samuels, 891. The 5X is at 865. Not very far behind, but a little bit of a gap now between them. So that's definitely, yeah, and then look at the 97X actually closed the gap a little bit here, it looks like, huh? They were a little bit farther behind the 1X earlier, I think. The 97 is, whoever they got on the bike in this last section is moving up quite a bit faster. The quads, what was it, 841 or 831 earlier? It is 3-1. So look at the 3 and the 1 though. That's a good battle between the 3 and the 1 quad. Definitely a lot closer than we've seen earlier. But the 8A is still out front, and they've been out front all day. Let's see what else. I think that's it. Somebody is saying please show 17A. Well, if I could find 17A, I would. I don't know where they are though. There's too many bike classes. Where is? I don't know where 17A is. Whoever was asking, if you know exactly what class it is, I could turn on their class only. But I don't see 17A on here anywhere. I mean, they're here. I just don't know where they are, or their tracker's not working. That could always be the case too. So, all right. I think that's it. We got to get food here. We're gonna eat. We're gonna be back. That was another half-an-hour update. I'm gonna be back in half an hour. I'm still waiting for a reply from Robbie. Have not heard back from him yet. He's out of the truck. It was Steve Strobel in the truck because I was talking to Robbie a little bit ago earlier. So I don't know where he is. I promise I will try to find out where Robbie is and have an update for you next time. Since you did pay 69 cents, I will get you taken care of. All right. See you guys back at last update on 16, please. Okay. Yeah, that might be one of the 16 guys. Since it's for Cameron, we can definitely help you guys out here. Hold on. Let me pull up. Let's pull up the map. Where is he? Where is Cameron? Let's see. There he is. He's right there. All right. So that's Bay of LA. We can kind of just eyeball it real quick. He's straight over from the second little cutout. Go back here. First cutout, second cutout. He's right here, as you guys saw. He's right behind the 21 still. So he's at mile like 510. That's where the see the second cutout, one cutout, two cutout, little bays. Go look at Cameron's tracker. 1 bay, 2 bays. He's right here. So that's gonna be, yep, right about 510. 510 or so for the 16. All right, guys. We'll see you back at a little bit. We'll see you back at 8 o'clock in half an hour. Thanks for tuning in. Hold on. We just found Robbie. Somebody just gave us information, so we're back. Cut the commercials. Confirmed visual from Strobel crew. The 77 just through race mile 421 at 7:16. So there you go. As of 13 minutes ago, the 77 was at race mile 421. Yeah, 420 hit the dirt, headed to 421. All good. All right, there we go. There's your Robbie update. Once again, 77 is at mile 421 at 7:16 p.m. All right, see you guys back in a half an hour.
Over 25 years of off-road racing dominance. Proprietary patented race technology. Proudly made in the USA. Unparalleled customer service and support. The choice of champions. King Shocks. The leader in off-road shock technology.